about Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, man, is out. Tyronn Lue came out and said he's not low managing. He's really injured, and it's a knee injury basically. Kawhi and them knees, man. So I'm gonna kick this one off, right? Our reaction to this injury. Now, I was upset. I was really upset, David. Look at this, David. This was alarming to me when I looked this up. Kawhi Leonard in the last 3 years has played 104 games.
Wow.
That means he missed 142 games, David.
That is ridiculous.
Last 3 seasons. 142 games he missed. All right? This is why the regular season is important. This is why people need to value the regular season. Let me tell you why. Who valued the regular season this year? Embiid. The Philadelphia 76ers. And guess what? They sweat the Nets, and he has time to recover off his injury that he suffered in the playoffs. How about Giannis? Giannis got the number 1 seed. Giannis out. And it's 2-1. They can still come back and win this thing. You got John Morant. I know they playing the Lakers, but at the end of the day, the Lakers is a playing team. They was able to win the game without John Morant. Imagine if John Morant got hurt against Phoenix. Imagine that, David. You think they would have won that game?
Nah.
Imagine if Milwaukee got hurt against Phoenix. The Clippers. Milwaukee, I'm at. So the Clippers, you see Kawhi Leonard, he gets hurt, but they going against KD and Devin Booker. And with already an injured Paul George. That's why the regular season is valuable. I feel like these players are being so timid in the regular season, which getting them injured even more. I honestly believe that. So, the Clippers not going to remove Kawhi. Kawhi is not going to leave. Kawhi is from San Diego. All right, Kawhi is comfortable. Kawhi got his money. And the Clippers, man, they're tied with Kawhi. And I'm pretty sure when his contract is up, they're going to extend him. So they just stuck with Kawhi. And this is what we're going to get from Kawhi every year, y'all. Like, we're going to miss most of the regular season, get to the playoffs, and get hurt. That's what's been going on ever since Toronto. And even in the Toronto series, they was claiming that he was hurt, that he played through it anyway. So I don't know what to say, man. I'm very disappointed in Kawhi Leonard, even though you can't control your injuries. But, dang, I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta play more games. Just like Anthony Edwards said, man, you never know what you're gonna miss out on. You gotta play them games. I think I said this before when we mentioned it, when we talked about the Anthony Edwards thing, that back in the day, they played more games and didn't get hurt as much. Now people are playing less games and getting hurt more. So clearly there's something wrong with the low managing and everything else that's going on. You gotta play more. You got to play more. You got to do whatever you can to. Kawhi maybe need to go work out with LeBron to see what he's doing with his body to make sure he's playing. Because he's played more games than you in the last 3 years, and he's older than you. Like, come on. I get it. It's LeBron. So that's an anomaly. But still, you're younger than him. You are a 2-time champion, 2-time Finals MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year. You're a great player, Kawhi, but you got to be out there, especially when your team needs you. You score over 30 the first 2 games that you played. Then since then, we haven't seen you. So and now you're out, and your team might get bounced because you aren't out there on the floor. You're already missing out on PG.
Mike.
Well, yeah.
They getting bounced.
You're getting bounced. So... Well, Joe, Russ did put up 38. He did put up 30 last game,
David.
You're done, son.
You're done.
I'm just saying. And then Norman Powell had put up 40 another game. They still lost it, but Norman Powell put up 40, so it's always a possibility that it can happen. But I think they're done too. I think the Suns are going to win the series. I picked them to win the series before that anyway, but And Joe, it's crazy that you said that it was because of health why you didn't really pick the Suns, but really you should have picked the Suns because of the health.
No, it wasn't health. I ain't pick them because of depth. That's why.
Well, depth.
Yeah.
But you I think you mentioned the Suns always being hurt or something like that.
Now I mentioned it when I was talking about the Kings. I was like, I don't know what's gonna go on. I said the Clippers and the Suns.
Okay.
When I was talking about the Kings going to the finals.
Okay. Well, these are two of the most injured, the two of the teams that have a lot of injured players, and the one with the most consistent one is the reason why it's not up right now. So
both of them.
Exactly. So Phoenix on to the next series. But Kawhi, come on, man. You gotta find a new balance. Stop playing them 992s, man. You might want to switch to Nikes or Jordans.
Man.
You know, the New Balance is not good for your knees, my guy.
It's disappointing because it's a wide open Western Conference. Wide open.
Wide open. There's no definite dominant team in the West right now. Like anybody can win it.
And we both can agree. You might not pick them, but this is a 7-game series with Paul George and Kawhi is healthy.
Oh, for sure. If Paul George and Kawhi Leonard were healthy, this is for sure a 7-game series. I agree 100% on that.
So it's like, and it's the Suns, the favorites out the West, first round. You knock them out, it's no clear path, but it's most likely the toughest matchup of the whole playoffs. So, man, it's crazy. All right, so. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.